Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today, we're going to be showcasing the Super EZA for the boy Full Power Frieza. So, I need to start doing these things where I am showing the unit and I'm able to just EZA him right in front of your faces, because that's just the beauty of it, right? Where a unit can just get their Super EZA right here and there, and we're going to be able to show his animations and things like that. So kind of groovy, don't you think? Super EZA Full Power Frieza here, so not bad. Let me take a screenshot of that. Bam. Super Extreme C Awakened Frieza. So we're gonna be taking him into a few events here and there. I want to mix and match the teams for him because he has a plethora of 200% leader skills, including one of the most recent releases in the game, the LR Imp Broly. He does fit under the 200% leader skill, and we also want to use him on other different types of leads and see how well he manages in the fight, because with his passive it could be somewhat okay, but it's also like if you go very long on the fight, this guy could lose a little bit of value. So let's go ahead and jump into some events and see how well our boy Full Power Frieza's Super EZA is going to be. Alright, so we are here. Unfortunately, there are no Full Power Friezas in the friends list, so we're going to be showcasing that. Look at the aura for the boy Frieza right here. So we're going to be testing our boy out. As per usual, with every Super EZA that comes in the game, we don't get any changes to the leader skill or the super attack. There's no boost on anything like that, except for the passive skill. That is where, or what makes the Super EZA special or unique in that sort of aspect. So let's go ahead and jump in. Unfortunately, we're gonna jump in with this. This is kind of like the setup that I would like to see our boy Frieza run pretty well. We'll test out things and different options here and there. We do have intros to play as well, so let's go ahead and play these for you guys in the video. Not a lot of intros to go through, I'm sorry about that. So let's go ahead and talk, and nice that we got him on turn 1 too. So let's go ahead and talk about our boy Full Power Frieza. Damn it, I forgot to give him the full level 10 links. I'm sorry, give me I'll be right back. I'm sorry guys, I wanted to be Broly, okay? I wanted to scream a little bit. That's the beauty of having a like face cam. Can do these silly little shenanigans in here. Alrighty, so I don't know how good this Frieza is gonna be up against the this fight. So it's I guess a good test that we can give him. If we do get Super at the end there, we're just most likely dead. So let's go ahead and talk about our boy Frieza here. 121k defense starter turn. Now he's full level 10. Don't worry about that. You guys saw a glitch in the system. He wasn't full level 10 links. Anyways, so let's go ahead and talk about his Super EZA passive boost here. So he gets Ki +3, attack and defense plus 150% at the start of the turn. He gets an additional 300% attack and 150% defense when performing a super attack. So this guy is going to be really hard hitting. He gets 50% damage reduction starting from the 5th turn. He gets 50% damage reduction, and starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, which is turn 1. Well, we got him on turn 1, so that's going to be... is it starting at turn 5? Maybe, yeah. He gets minus 10% damage reduction with each turn pass, up to or no more than minus 30%. So that damage reduction will go from 50% to 20% on his natural damage reduction. He does get an additional defense plus 150% and 30% extra damage reduction if you do place him on slot 1. So on turn 1 all the way to turn 5, before his passive gets due and starts reducing Frieza's damage reduction, we're able to get 80% damage reduction, which is pretty good. But we do have to put him on slot 1 in order for us to get that. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 150% when performing a super attack as the second or third attacker in the turn here. I feel like that will be the most optimal place to put him in. I do want to put him on slot 1 because of the fact that he gets 80% damage reduction on turn 1, but we'll see. We could also get some pretty good support coming in from Broly's side of things. We're also getting an additional super attack tossed out if HP is 50% or more when attacking, which is going to be pretty good and helpful because it'll raise Frieza's attack capabilities really high. So, and if HP is 50% or less when attacking, we're also performing a critical hit when attacking superclass enemies, and we're getting attacks effective against all types if we are attacking extreme class enemies. So in this case scenario, we are Supreme Janemba, so we're going to be attacks effective against all types here. I also forgot to give a sticker to our boy Frieza. That is something that I will do at the end of the video. We're getting an additional 12 key and attack plus 150% when there is a pure Saiyans category enemy. Again, that's why I wanted to roll him up against many we will do a couple of different team builds, and we will do a couple of different bosses catering to Frieza, because we could get that additional extra attack and the extra key for Frieza to be just pile driving all those super attacks. So do remember that on his 12 key, he does cause immense damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 3 turns, so that's not bad at all. So let's go ahead and put this man on slot 1 if I stop having a stroke here. He's already at like 12 key. So we're getting everything active except for Prodigy's Nightmare and Over the Flash. Again, there's a different team setup that I want to try with him, but there are a couple of units that he can link up pretty well with him, but they are also very outdated. Like the transforming Frieza, if you guys don't recall, is the tech transforming Frieza that starts at the first form Frieza all the way to Golden Frieza. That guy who came out in the ancient era, I don't feel like he's going to be very useful on these fights. We're in the Super Janemba memorable battle stage, so we're going to see how tough this fight could be up against Frieza here. Especially, we're going to take a super attack immediately. We have 80% damage reduction, so this shouldn't be too much. I lied. 16.5 million. Do keep in mind, if we put him on slot 2, he would have gotten a bigger attack buff. So that's what we're possibly going to do in the next turn. 400k on a super attack. This Janemba hits pretty hard. So let me actually see how much does he hit for, because oh well, we're dead. Oh boy, yeah, Frieza. This Frieza in general is not going to be that good until this fight. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Made it over here to a more amenable fight. We're up against the Supreme Magnificent Battle Gohan here. I don't think this guy... Are we getting any domain buffs with you? No, we're not. Okay, so we just wanted to make sure. So this Broly is the only one in the rotation that's getting that. So we saw him, what he can do on slot 1. This guy is stunned, so we're not going to be able to see any attacks with him. So let's just put him on slot 2 and see what he does with, again, the additional attack power that he's willing to get here. I forgot to check his links, but he doesn't link too great with this Golden Frieza. Let me see how many links they share. They share 4 links together. So Prodigy's Universe universe's most malevolent, strongest clan in space, and fierce battle. But we are getting some links that some of the other Friezas don't link with. So this AGO Frieza doesn't have prodigies for some reason. So we will be able to see that with this Golden Frieza here. If in any case we do get Frieza on the rotation, we can be able to see 5 links active from him. So 17.1 million. That's not bad. There's the additional guaranteed. When does he lose that? No, well, if HP is 50% or more, we are just straight up getting that guaranteed additional, so that's not bad. Are we gonna continuously stun the boy? Okay. Let me drift off Kid Buu, because I want to get him linked up with the... get him linked up with the Broly. Not Broly, Frieza. Dude, I am losing it. I haven't recorded in a few days, and here I am, just forgetful Mary here. Are we just gonna continuously stun Gohan? That's not good. I want to see if we can do some damage to Frieza. That's what we're here for, but I guess not. So yeah, I feel like this Frieza is not gonna be like super intense, high damaging caliber. I feel like he's gonna be a pretty well set up and established in terms of just doing a lot of damage. Granted that I'm a defensive guy, so I hate to see the fact that he loses damage reduction after the 5th turn. So we're just gonna have to satisfy ourselves with that. He doesn't get any extra damage reduction, so after turn 5, we're going to have him be at 20% damage reduction, and that's about it. We do get the extra 30% damage reduction, so technically we would still get the 50% damage reduction after everything have been gone away after turn 5, but it will make him a little bit more weak in terms of taking damage here. So like 80% damage reduction is a lot better than 50% damage reduction, but we'll take that. If this Golden Frieza doesn't finish out the fight, we could see how high Frieza can get, especially now with prodigies active. Well, with basically 5 out of 7 links active here. Prodigies provides a 15% attack. Universe most malevolent is a 20% attack. Strongest clan in space is just 2 key, so almost 20 million here. It's not bad by Frieza. We also had a guaranteed super attack coming in, so we also got big bad bosses active with him, and then fierce battle. So the only couple of links that he doesn't have is over in a flash, which of course some of the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus have that link, and the Nightmare link, which again, I do have to check. There's this okay, so he doesn't have that. There's a couple of units here and there that might not have that link, that could link up pretty well with these guys. These guys have Nightmare in general here? No. Also, not full level 10 links. What's going on, bro? Yeah, we'll have to look into seeing what units can link up pretty decently well with him. So, I mean, let's see. We're also, I'm possibly going to do the world tour with him, just like I did with Janemba. I also still got to record the Super Gogeta one. That has not left my site just yet. But I do got to do the Super Gogeta one. I also got to work on on this one. And some other tough fights with other characters, but it's not the same format as I did with the Super Janemba one, to just showcase the strength of some of these other characters. Out of all the bunch of the ECAs that we got, including the Super ECAs, of course, well, taking away the Super ECA, because of course Super ECA is just better than the normal ECAs. The Super ECAs, well, this ECA is just good. The other ECAs that we were talking about, that I'm going to also showcase, the Namek Saga Rage Goku, the Rage Super Saiyan Goku, and the Nail I feel like Nail is just a lot better, but his team is just gone for good. There's no teams in there at all, so I don't know how that's gonna work. All right, so we got everything active except for Nightmare and Over the Flash. We seem to be sharing a couple links active here. Do you not have? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that this guy doesn't have big bad bosses. I forgot about that. So good links right here. 168k defense. This is his third turn. So we're still okay. I don't know how that's okay. So it's I don't know how that's calculated. So it's starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn. We're on turn 6, and he came out on turn 2. So this is like his 3rd turn showing up. So this is like what turn? It could be next turn that we lose his damage reduction. Because right now he should still have at least what 10% damage reduction from the thing that we lose. So he should, well, we lost 20% damage reduction. So he still has 30% damage reduction plus the additional 30. If I put him on slot 1, we're gonna lose the most important link of them all, which is Big Bad Bosses. So I don't want that. So we'll keep him on the middle slot here. 168k defense. Look at the difference for Big Bad Bosses, dude. It's just so important to have Big Bad Bosses here. I could do this. Have him with Big Bad Bosses and just have Frieza be with him again. But the only link that we will lose is Prodigy. So let's do this. Again, depending on how the attacks flow here, we could be under 50% HP. That could possibly trigger in the middle of the rotation, where we can just do the critical hits, especially now since we're facing super class category enemies. We are fighting a Pure Saiyan's category enemy. Goku just showed up, so we are getting the additional attack. Is that how that works? It's a Pure Saiyan's category enemy. There's a Pure Saiyan's category enemy here in that Goku. So we should possibly see a little bit of a jump in attack. Let's see. I don't know. We could die here as well, which could prevent us from seeing that. Which, no, please. let me see. Let me see if he is getting that. If he goes above like 20 million, then there's, yeah. 37. That's because we have the Goku on the side. Yeah, 37.5 million. Oh, that is humongous. Okay, there's the additional normal. I forgot the build that I gave for this Frieza. I haven't changed anything at all. So it could be like full offensive. 37. Okay. That is where, if we're fighting a Pure Saiyan's category enemy, we're getting not only 12 keys, so he's got to guarantee the super attack, but he's getting attack plus 150%. That's insane. Apart from the additional, like he's on slot 2, so he's gonna get the additional attack and defense plus 150% for being on slot 2 or slot 3. So just that was tremendous. Wow. Okay, I like that. We like to see that. I don't want to speed through this fight, so let me just... you don't stun on your active skill, right? Disables the enemy's action. I mean, it's just the one attack Goku's gonna do, so I'm gonna prevent him from... I mean, he's gonna dodge it. He's gonna dodge that attack. Do we have the revive available or not? I mean, we do. So... if we die, we die. We can get the revive, and some of the characters from the planetary destruction or uncontrollable power get their buffs. But I'm gonna do... well, actually, I directed all my attacks to Goku, huh? That's not bad, actually. That's not a bad idea, to just direct my attacks to Goku. That way we can keep Goku alive and see more turns with Frieza facing facing a Pure Saiyan's category enemy. We can see the big attacks that he's gonna put out, so that's not bad. I'll take that. Oh no. We could also die here. Yeah. Well. Oh no, we're dead. Oh no. No. Why? Why did you do that to me? It's just a friendly reminder that Pod Frieza unfortunately sucks. So kind of takes away from all this. So let's do that. Unfortunately, this Frieza is not on uncontrollable power. So we're not even providing anything to this guy. We're not supporting him at all. Keep attacking the wrong guy. So let's just divert our attacks back over to Kid Gohan here. So the only links that we're getting are Big Bad Bosses and Fierce Battle. Let me actually see, because we're not providing. Huh? How is that? He got really high. Is that because of Kid Buu? Uncontrollable power category, enemies and allies get 15%. Yeah, no, there's I don't understand why our defense is pretty high. I mean, I'll take it, sure, but all right, let's refocus our attacks on good old Gohan here, and we'll do that. So again, he does fit on Broly's team because they share basically the categories. So planetary destruction and transformation boost. So they have the 200% leader skill for that int Broly. So you could be able to fit him in there. Ah, nice dodge there. 28.9. This is without some of the important links for Frieza. So we did not get the additional super attack because again we took a lot of damage. So he does lose the additional if your HP is very low. But we do get the attacks effective against all types. But in this case scenario, it's just a guaranteed crit if we're fighting a super class enemy, which we are. But now, we're unfortunately going to lose that ability of him doing insane amount of damage because we're no longer fighting a pure Saiyans category enemy. We're just going at a hybrid Saiyans category enemy this time around. So kind of unfortunate. But that was a good showing. That was a good showing by Frieza. I got very impressed by seeing that. This was not planned at all. To my surprise, we kind of knew that Goku was going to show up on this fight, but I forgot all about Goku showing up on this fight. So that was not planned. I completely made that happen. It was all because of me. So yeah, there you go. So the only unfortunate thing is that look at the setup that we have right now. I'm running the leader for like, what is Frieza's leader skill? What is it? It's Space Traveling Warriors and Planetary Destruction with the additional 30% to Terrifying Conquerors and Inhuman Deeds. I did that without reading this. I did that without reading the skill. Let's go. But like you see the team composition right now. I'm bringing Broly's in here, which, if you guys know, Broly dominates the game altogether. So we're kind of like, are we being a little bit dependent on the Broly's here with the team composition for Frieza? Because the best linking partners for Frieza are in between like the golden Frieza that we have here in the team, and as well as the Frieza that's in the third slot here, this AGL Frieza. He doesn't have the best linking partners, unfortunately. We do have like what, the STR final form Frieza, like very old, hasn't gotten his ECA yet. I don't understand why they haven't gotten the ECA for that guy. That's unbelievable. So let's do this. Let's put him on well, I guess we can do this. He's not attacking at all. That's the only... This fight is not that difficult. We can stun this guy. So let's put him... I mean, he's not getting any more attack power. We can't test out the damage reduction that he can take because, again, he's stunned. So might as well just do this. We're under 50% HP again, so we're not getting the additional guaranteed unless that's activated mid-turn. But I'm not going to take my chances here. But yeah, Frieza looks very solid. I feel like he is going to be a very hard-hitting ECA, especially if you take this guy into like pure Saiyans category enemy events that we've got a bunch of now. We got the UI Goku fight, we got Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta. I would like to take him there to see how well he fares into that fight. It had to be under the Broly leader skill because I don't want to bring this AGL Frieza into the fray there because he might suffer the consequences. So we'll bring him in there. There's also the Gogeta fight. We will lose the Pure Saiyans section of the requirement because, of course, after phase 3, that's what I mean to say, we are going to get a Fuse Fighter category enemy. It's not a Pure Saiyans category enemy, because I don't understand why they not give him a Pure Saiyans to Gogeta, but it is what it is. And we also could be able to like showcase him in, well, Beast is going to be completely different because he's a Hyper Saiyan all the way through. There's no changes whatsoever to the team and so well, to the enemy basically. So we had to continuously fight those types of fights with him. I'm also thinking Goku and Frieza, but Goku's just a standard joint forces unit with Frieza. He doesn't have like Pure Saiyans or Wicked Bloodline like on their category itself, so we're not gonna be able to rock that. Do I want to rock another showcase? Yeah, let's mix it up here. I did use Frieza, but I feel like I could keep this team set up here and there. I'm also looking at the linking partners that he has, and it's not great. Not great at all. So I'll do one more run. I'll see you guys there. All right, so we're gonna go up against Goku in the Supreme Magnificent Battle, the newest stages here. We're gonna see how Frieza works here, or how he handles himself here in this type of fight. I don't think he's gonna do like super crazy. Again, the sections that we are going to go super crazy is whenever we have a Goku, just a standalone fighting Goku, right? So, all right, decent links out there. I do want to put him on slot 1, but look, dude, that is just a massive difference. Just big bad bosses losing that's pretty insane. So Frieza's just the only linking partner, so I'm gonna have to do this and keep Kid Buu as a floater. So we'll do that. We'll do this right here, and then do this right here. See how well we're gonna fare here. I did swap out, I think the only swap that I made was the AGL Frieza. I took him out and just put Broly as the lead, and we're using Cell Max as the other option for this team. I would just qualify this team. Well, he's not under the uncontrollable power team. We're just putting him under the Broly team, where he is like gonna be really settled in here. 25 million. There's the additional super attack. He's doing a lot of damage here. They don't count as a Pure Saiyans, so we're not getting the like additional attack power that he could toss out here and there. He doesn't lose attack either on his passive, because again, he gets 300% attack and 150% defense when performing a super attack. So that is just insane that we're getting that much on a super attack. Plus, if we put him on slot 2, he gets an additional attack and defense plus 150%. And whenever we're fighting Goku, which I don't know if he's next. No, we are going to get Pure Saiyans category enemies here, because I guess what, Vegeta is gonna be the only one available. So we could see Vegeta suffer the wrath of Frieza, but we'll see. He could be capable of doing other like some really insane damage to some of the other characters that are going to be in the fight without even affecting Vegeta. So that's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to leave Vegeta till the end. See how our boy is going to compete up against the wrath of full power Frieza here. So turn 3 for Broly. So this is gonna be good, because again, this Broly does provide support. So we're gonna do this right here, and we get to choose 233k defense is very solid here. So let's I'm not gonna go to can we lower no, we can't. Can't lower the attack on anybody. So let's just do this. See what our boy has in store for us. Type advantage here. And we'll do that. Again, this Broly, just as a reminder, he is providing extreme class support. We're getting attack and defense plus 60%. And of course, a 50% chance to crit. So, actually, wait. On slot 1, he's in the 90%, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. So let's just give all this support to Frieza and see how well he can unleash fury on anybody. Again, he's getting a massive attack and defense to support buff because of Broly. Plus, we're getting the additional attack plus 150% because we have a pure Saiyans category enemy in the form of Vegeta. So we're gonna keep him alive in order for us to continuously get that buff until we get rid of everybody. So 21 million, not the strongest. I thought we could have been a bit higher, but yeah. Bye, Trunks. Remember how difficult you were, me taking you out? Yeah, there you go. There's the hidden potential system additional right there. I am curious. Yes, thank you. I am curious to see this because he's not getting any damage reduction. I mean, he is getting damage reduction. He's getting the 50% damage reduction, but he's not getting any additional damage reduction because of slot 1. If we put him on slot 1, he does get the additional 30% damage reduction. So that was 50% damage reduction. Hell, no, that was 40. Yeah, because this is the second appearance for that Frieza. So that was 40% damage reduction with an additional 50% chance to crit because of Broly, with an additional 60% attack and defense buff. That's just unparalleled. Okay, pretty strong. So I'll keep floating off. Kid Buu so he can get linked up again with Broly. Now with Broly with Frieza. And keep just doing damage to these guys without having to do damage to Vegeta. I want to keep Vegeta alive because we want to see that attack buff. This is scary. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. This Vegeta can do a lot. Trunks is dead, so he's not getting any attack buffs anymore. Oh, I forgot that this is an AoE. Oh boy. This should just be the one target attack. Okay, there's the additional right here. It's just a monster, a behemoth. 79%. I gave him the equips that he needed, so he's just gonna be dominating everything. As soon as I transform the other Broly, we're also gonna get an AoE, so we gotta be careful with that. Is Gohan dead? No, I made different selections on my attacks. Okay, that's why. But yeah. The only irk that I could have with this Frieza is that if we're under a certain threshold of HP, we're not going to get the additional super attack, which means that we're not going to be able to do some extra damage to him. I feel like that is the only thing that I could say, yeah, this is not great. But overall, like, he seems like a really good presence. He's going to do a lot of damage. Again, we're fighting a pure Saiyans category enemy. We're going to get... So we're at above 60% HP, which is good. Have I even used the main? I guess where the other guys are gonna be good. Nah, I'll leave it like this. So, actually, for Frieza, Frieza's not the super most stellar character in here, unfortunately. But he's gonna be linking pretty well with the full power Frieza. That's the only that might be my irk with this character. Like, looking for linking partners for him is gonna be tough contending gripe. So 17.9, well, 17.1 million. I think he did. Yeah, there's the additional there. Yep, 17.1. So he's good. He's dealing damage. That is what this unfortunately this what this Frieza is made for, to do some really good damage with some defensive capabilities built in his kit too. Like, he has damage reduction, which makes it pretty decent for him. Granted, we do lose some of that damage reduction as the turns go by. So right now we're on turn 5. So he might be like on the next turn we lose the damage reduction basically. So I think Vegeta dies here and we get to Goku. So let's just do this. Actually, I shouldn't have done that now. I should have done that. Yeah, should have done that a little bit later on, but I guess we do it this turn. Sure. So next turn, we're gonna have a really good turn. So if we do finish Vegeta here, actually, I'm glad that I did that. So if we do finish Vegeta here, that's gonna be awesome. How's our defense? 7.6. Oh, so max. Just the bee's knees. But yeah, that's my only gripe with this Frieza. Not gonna be able to get the best linking partners right here because some of the best linking partners for him are just outdated. They're not as strong as like Cell Max or Broly and things like that. And we kind of have to put him in here in order for us to do good on these like difficult events. If you do want to utilize Frieza, then you have to like set him up to the point that he can fit on this team. He's going to be looking pretty good. Not a lot of people do have that pod Frieza that I just used at the beginning of the video because, well, I think he was the Dokkan Fest prior to the anniversary, so a lot of people skipped him altogether. But just letting you guys know, this is another alternative. There's another useful team that you can be able to insert him in. So, of course, we didn't finish him off. Alrighty. So, this should be, I feel, the final turn for our boy. Actually, let me just start doing this, because Frieza's just not going to be looking too good in terms of damage reduction. So, I'll do this. We'll float him off, and I'll keep Kid Buu alongside the Super ECA Frieza. Let's see how much damage he's gonna do. Focus just solely on the pure Saiyans aspect of things. We should be able to get the additional attack buff plus Kid Buu support here. Yeah, 25. I feel that on the previous setup he got a little bit higher. He got 37 million. I don't know why we got that high. Had to be with like, I mean, Prodigies is the link that we needed to have active for him, so that could have been the setup for him. So but yeah, you could be able to do this. Like this team right here, yes, is kind of heavily dominated by the Broly presence, but you can be able to add him into the team. It's a good option. He fits Broly's leader skill. Granted, he's not going to get any type of support from Broly because he's not on uncontrollable power, but he is getting a lot of power here on this team. It's a good damage dealer, I would say. So his damage skyrocketed when we were in that previous turn where he did like 37 million. That's not bad at all. I like that. The one thing that I did want to see here is, well, if Goku lives, is Frieza taking a super attack from this Goku. I do want to see that. See how well he can tank that super attack from him. Broly's gonna be fine at the end because again, that's another like thing. These are like sort of gimmicky fights. You see that one attack, it's just okay, he's gonna super attack there. But the more attacks we do, the more attack buffs we give him. So his defense kind of goes down as well with each attack that we give him too. So, well, at least a few attacks that we give him. So yeah, overall, I am very happy with this Super ECA. Looks pretty good, pretty decent damage dealing character. I mean, not gonna lie, I forgot to discuss this because reasons. Janemba, the memorable battles Janemba does 2.8 million on his super attack, and we didn't buff him at all, unfortunately, because he just immediately straight up super attacked me. But just to let you guys know, this Frieza tanked a super attack for like 2.8 million just right off the get-go. So this is the ultimate test. Let's put him right here. We only have the 50% damage reduction, so he gets the 30% damage reduction for putting him on slot 1, and if you lose all the damage reduction that he has on his passive, where each turn has passed, if you get him on turn 5, that means that he only has 20% damage reduction. So if we add that, he's going to have 50% damage reduction. Let's see his defense here, 206k. So if he does super attack first, we get an additional defensive buff. So that's going to be slightly helpful for our boy Frieza. Plus, we're gonna get the additional super attack here, which does, on the effect, it's a 30% raise in attack and defense. Well, 30% raise in defense for 3 turns. I didn't see the attack stat. Let me see. I can see it again. Yeah, 14.9 million. So a little bit lower. We don't have a lot of our like Wicked Bloodline links active here. Triple super. He's definitely tanking this. So we gave him 3 buffs and attacks. Because of, you know, Goku just receiving attacks. How much will Frieza tank here? Let me see. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 395k. This guy can hit pretty hard. Let me see. We gave him 3 stacks in attack because of all the hits that we give him. So let me go over to Supreme Magnificent Battle here up against Super Saiyan Goku. He does 1.9. Oh, let's round it up to like 2 million. Plus, we're giving him, like, we gave him, like, 3 attacks. So that was 21% additional attack to the 1.95 million damage that he does already on his super attack. That, in and of itself, is a W, I feel. So, we take those. Yeah, that Frieza, he did well. He tanked that pretty well. Again, he triple super, which means that's a 3 stacks on defense, or... yeah, basically like 3 stacks on defense. And he did get the increase of 150% at defense and the extra 30% damage reduction for being on turn 1, plus the extra 150% defense that he gets upon him supering. So him tanking what would be a 2.7 million. Is it a 2.7? Maybe a 2.5 million attack stat. I feel like that is very decent. So, and look at this. This is a premium, like, Broly. That is a premium LR. And he just took almost, well, not almost, like 80,000 less. But he almost took close to what he did to Frieza. What Frieza took. But Broly only attacked once. So, there you go. I mean, honestly, I'm quite surprised. I really thought that he was going to be a little bit underwhelming. If you guys recall my how to beat the Super ECA for this guy, I did pair him like, oh, he could be like, I could see Kid Buu or Super ECA STR Broly above this guy. I will change that. I feel like he is somewhat of a... he's up there. He's up there with being like maybe the top 3 best Super ECA characters in the game. I like him a lot. He looks really, really strong. Okay, I like that. I like this guy. Really, really good. So, before we finish up, let's go ahead and give him a sticker. I don't know why I haven't given him the sticker, but there you go. Super ECA full power Frieza. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this little showcase right here. We're gonna possibly do the world tour for him the same way that I did for Janemba and for Gogeta, if I haven't recorded this before. I feel like this will go first and then the Gogeta world tour, and then we will do this guy's world tour. We'll see how it goes. Now up next, we're also going to be showcasing the other 2 sub ECAs that we got for this celebration, which is the Nail and the Rage Super Saiyan Goku. Feel like he's gonna suck, but we also got the Nail, which requires him to run a Piccolo on the team, so that's also going to be pretty bad. So we'll see how it goes. But Frieza, very impressive. I do like him a lot. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought. Really strong. And again, you can put him on very different setups here. You guys can check the video. That's what we did for him. So let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on Super ECA full power Frieza. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.